start to record.
Yes, I'm recording it.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
So guys, we have done our projects in the E drive, PCB design training, projects, schematic. Now we have to open always DSN file, design source name. Always open the DSN file to open the project. Okay. Guys, you all do with the process. Okay. I'll teach you the tips and tricks only. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the procedure?
Go to library.
Library we have not done.
Right.
1 second, guys.
Already we created.
This is a library. Only one is there, register. Okay. So click on library, add new part, and write here capacitor.
Yes.
Guys, you have to do with the process. Okay. Here I am doing just for your information. I will teach you two types of capacitors. Okay.
Okay.
First, I'll teach you polarized capacitor. Means one side curve will be there, another side curve will be not there. Okay. So
Okay.
take here line, cover 3 points. Okay. Now 2 times escape. Now go to here, take arc. See here, what is this? Arc. Take here. Wait, something wrong. Something wrong with the tool, right? Is misbehaving. This is the curve, guys. Okay. See, once again, I'll teach you. Go to here, drawing toolbar. Take this electrical or this arc. Keep on center. Drag it. Okay. Keep like this. Okay. Now, this you have to bring here. Now, take switch off the grid. Take this up to here. Take this also up to here. Guys, clear?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Clear? Just make sure the center point should be in grid only. Okay. If you see here, system is not working properly. Okay, thank you. Give a little new warning. Okay, guys, let this Control X and paste on the grid. Control V. Okay. Now take again line, take it here. Capacitor is ready. Polarized capacitor, right?
Okay.
This you want, still you can move like this. Okay. What tool I have used? I have used here circular arc. Okay. This is the circular arc. Okay. This is elliptical arc. Okay. Means ellipse kind of things we can create. Take here elliptical arc. Create this like that and draw a symbol like that. Right click and end mode. Correct. So now Control X and Control V. You can keep on the grid, right? You can delete this. You got to know the difference between elliptical arc and the circular arc.
Yes.
Guys, got the difference? This is circular arc, means this is that arc. This is elliptical arc. This is this tool. This tool.
So anyone we can draw.
Which looks better, you have to do that. Okay.
Okay.
This is the one what we have done. Now another type I'll tell you. Okay, some more going to more professional. Okay, go to here, take yours. Which is this? Rectangle tool, right?
Yeah.
Take rectangle tool here. First, take 3 points. Guys, 1 minute. This is the grid section I told you already earlier. Okay. Don't switch and on off all the time. Okay. There is some specific reason to off and on the grid. Right now, grid, if you see here, it is like a hazy lines, row and vertical and horizontal lines, right? This means grid is on, right? This means once I move anything, it will always move through the grid points you see here. Okay. Guys, able to see?
Yes, sir.
If you if grid is on, so it will always move with the grid points. It will not move anywhere. But once the grid is off, it will not follow the grid points. It will move anywhere. See here. Correct now?
Okay.
So write in your notebook how to control the grid. How to control the grid. See, write the 3 points. Switch on the grid just for graphic editing if required. Graphics means what we are designing the symbol. Okay. Okay. Next, switch on the grid for text arrangements. There are 2 conditions for switch on the grid. Sorry, switch off the grid. Switch off the grid for graphics editing or graphic adjusting. Okay. And switch off the grid during the text arrangements. Means this text are there, no? In off condition, you can move anywhere. Okay. It will not follow the grid point. Correct?
Yeah.
Now write 2 conditions for grid on. Okay. Never off the grid during the electrical pin placement. Means during the pin placements, grid should be always on. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Next, do not off the grid during the boundary update. This is the boundary, right? You should not off the boundary during the grid update. Boundary update, sorry. Otherwise, it will be electrical problem. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Got it? If you see here, right now grid is off or on. See here.
So it's
Grid
off.
is off or on?
It's off.
Off, right? See here, I am moving the my this one. Okay. Let's move this. Okay. Now grid is off here right now. Okay. And I have drawn the rectangle shape here, right? Just make it half.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing, you copy, select, Control C, Control V. Okay. See this.
Okay.
One is open and another one is we have to give field for the negative marking. Okay. So select it, go to the here properties panel and fill style you keep solid. See here. This is the positive pin, this is the negative pin, right?
Okay.
Now again take line, take arms, so switch on the grid, take arms for the capacitor. Now guys, tell me which is looking better.
Second one.
Okay, no. So I have taught you two types of this capacitors. Okay. Rest things you can manage the part number.
Yeah,
right? The other things you can manage. This is the way I told you. Okay.
In that first model, we need to place the positive symbol over there, right?
No, you know already which is the see during the pin name, no.
Yeah,
Pin
okay.
name comes, no, here pin. We place the pin there, only positive, negative you can write, no. Plus minus can't you write in the pin name and number? See here. Now place the electrical pin. Update the boundary as close as possible. Now this is the pin placement. So pin placement, grid should be always on. Check here, grid is on right now. Okay. Take here pin, write here pin name, positive, plus number 1. Okay. Keep here okay. Oh, sorry. Take here pin. Here
short.
Plus yes. Plus here number 1. And here you give your short. Now see, plus 2 number will come. Third 2 number we need minus, no. Select the pin.
Yeah.
Put here minus.
Okay.
Okay. Now see. Now you can adjust the text. Plus minus. Pin number 1 and 2. So pin number 1 and 2 is not required to show, right? So only pin number will hide. Okay. You see here down right palette, you click outside, see a down palette, pin number is visible, right? Uncheck it,
okay.
It will be hidden. See here. If you want to hide both will be hidden. So pin number I don't want to show, so keep it like that. Okay. Now we maintain all the parameters what I told you, right?
Yeah.
Now I will tell you the inductors, how to make the inductors. Okay. Inductors, how the line will be?
It's a semi-curve.
It will be arc. That is called arc.
Yeah. Okay, arc.
So I'll tell you in the same thing how to make it. Go to line, take your circular arc. Okay.
Okay.
Take any point. Draw the circle by covering 3 points and come like this. Right click and end mode. Press R to rotate.
Yeah.
Copy the same and paste it. 1, again paste, Control B, again paste, Control B. Okay. Now again take line. If you see here, this is not on the grid, right? So we have to, everything should be on grid, right?
No, well, yeah.
Control Z. This
So
one,
for rotate, just press
Control X, Control V. If you cut and paste, it will take automatic the grid. Okay. See what I have done, Control X, cutted and pasted. It will take automatic the grid points, right?
Okay.
Control V. Like this. Again, you take line tool to make the arm. Guys, is that clear?
Yeah.
For rotating circle, we are using shortcut key as R, right?
Sorry?
For rotating.
R. Simply
okay.
select this and press R button. R.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Noted, sir.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'll tell you the fuse using the Bezier line. This is the Bezier line, okay? How the fuse will be, right? So first, I'll tell you the fuse here, how to make the fuse. Guys, at least what is the basic components are there? Okay, no, discrete components, basic components, at least you try to create, because practice is only going to help you in the tool test. If you go for the job, they will take tool test. Okay. So in tool test, if your hand is free, then you will be able to perform nice. Okay. Otherwise, you can't. First, here you take the circle. This is a circle tool. Cover one grid point. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Now again, what you have to do, you have to copy and paste this. This circle will be the arc. Actually, it will work as a fuse. I'll tell you how the fuse works actually. Okay. So there's two circles. Now we have to draw the Bezier lines. Bezier means it will be like half of this means, you know, sine wave, guys.
Okay.
The sine wave you have to create here. How to create the sine wave? I'll tell you. Take here this Bezier line. Okay. Now what you have to do? Simple draw here. Take line and click here and keep down. Okay. 1 second, guys. It is not so much clear. Take again Bezier line. Start from here. Right click and end mode. 3 points you have to click. Okay. Did you get it? Shall I repeat again?
Please.
Okay. See. Take the here Bezier line. Okay. 3 click you have done. First click, second click, third click, and fourth. Right? Right click and end. Now see. This is the line you have. Now we have to adjust the Bezier line first. So what we have to do, the grid should be in off. Why? Because if you see here, our circles are not in the on grid, right? So we have to make it grid. Okay. So then switch off the grid right now. Then create this and touch it. Why? Because this will work. This is the grid off condition only. If you see here, now this dot means, if you see these dots, is it a fuse? Guys, is that clear?
Yes.
That's okay.
See, if you click 4 times, so 4 arbitrary point it will create. Okay, that the arbitrary point, see 4 points are there.
Okay.
One, first click, second click, third click, fourth click. Okay, and now after draw random, you have to do the randomly everything. Okay, now after the drawing this, you have to switch up the grid to adjust the. I told you when you have the grid, when the things is we need to adjust the our graphics as well as our text, not for the pin placement, right? Guys, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you see here, nothing is on grid. Suppose I want to place the pin, nothing is on grid, right? I want to take pin from the middle, no? Okay. But there is no middle pin. Where will take the pins, right? So what you have to do, in of the condition only, you select all. Okay. Control X, Control V, and what you have to do, you have to keep on the this.
Okay.
Now you can take the center lines, right?
Yeah, got it.
Now this is electrically correct now. Now
Yeah.
you can switch on the grid, take the electrical pins, and simply you can join it. Not a big deal. Right?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Here at this grid points, you can create this one, no? Right?
Yeah.
You can take the pins and you can match the parameters, supplier part numbers, manufacturer part number, data sheet links, and everything you can manage there, right?
Yeah.
So guys, see, this what I have done. I have given you the idea, tips and tricks. Okay, remaining things you have to do with all the process. If you miss the process, it is going to be reflect in your BOM, bill of material, right? So that things you should not miss, right? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, see, I have shared you some tutorials on the PDF as I remember. Okay, so let me check that what else you can do. Let me IPC expert. This is the symbols. This electrical and electronic symbols. I want you to be create all this the electronic symbols. See, it is going to see. It is not only the symbols. It is symbols with having some parameters and the definitions. Means it will be clearing your basic electronics concept, right?
Okay.
Why I have given to this data, this tutorials, these PDFs to read something. If you read it, so your interviews will be the clear nicely. You will be getting a good package. If you're not practicing, just you are wasting your money on me. Okay, so don't waste your money on me simply. Okay, this is not a free training, it's a paid training. Okay, everybody is paying a good amount to me. So the thing is, it should be under your control, and you should know each and everything. So what you need to know, what you have joined, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here the list of all this what is the daily life you are using the electronic symbols, electronic components. So these all these things are there. You can create in your tool. Okay. Except our project. Okay. These all things you have to do by yourself, right?
Okay.
Just for your practice. If you create this much symbols and electronic components, okay, you can create any symbols in all in electronic world. Okay, this is the best practices. This is made by me to concept the clears and basic electronics, how it works. Actually, if you go for this, if you know the basic electronics and the functionality and principle of the working electronics component, then only you can able to understand the circuit, right?
Okay.
Guys, I told you, no, it is not a design like simply taking copper lines and dots and connecting and making the PCB. No, it's not like that, right? Okay. So you should know basic functionality, how it works, when the current flows through it, how it behaves in the circuit. If you know that, it is going to be a very big advantage for you. Okay. See, if you know the here MOSFETs, I have given here MOSFETs, transistors, BJTs. Okay. This all functionality I have written. At least read. It's not a big. I think it's 4 to 5 line only. If you read it, if you study this one, it will be clearing your concept. Why? Because. Do you want to say something?
I have a doubt.
Tell me. Yeah. What doubt you have? Tell me.
In that schematic library section,
Okay.
in that left side, we are giving the name for each components, right?
Right.
So what format it should be?
See, format is not especially defined the format. It should have the proper information during the naming convention, so that by reading the name, you should understand what is the component, what is the value, what is the package. Right? This is the format. You should miss what I told you. By reading the component name, it should easily be understandable. What is the name, what is the value, what is the package, what is the wattage. Right? That's why I explained in the DG key. So that description, short description is there on DG key. Okay. Guys, on DG key, there will be every component having a short description.
Yeah.
That is the best name. See, you can cut paste from, you can many more things you can add, and you can cut from them that name also as per. See, this is called experience. Okay. If you what you want to know, what I told you the concept, the component name should have enough information to identify what is that, what is the value, what is the package. Okay. If I have used 5 type registers and all I have given registers, how should I know what register it is value, what is the package? But because it can be through hole symbol also, it can be a separate symbol also, right? Guys, am I clear?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, no?
Yeah.
I can register, it can be the through hole, it can be the assembly also. So how would I know what is this? Okay.
Okay.
Guys?
Actually, I created all the components symbols actually.
Okay.
So in that, some symbols during the description in DigiKey, it's not a proper one. So that's why I asked.
That's what I'm telling you. See, I told you no. That
yeah.
name,
Okay.
you can
Understood.
edit. You can understand what I need to write the name. That only information you have to take. I never told you to take a same. No. What you are feeling better means which name can explain better the about the components. Okay. That you can edit, cut, paste, and whatever you want to do, you can do. Okay. But that name should be proper so that because what you are it is not going to do, it is not going for you, it is going to the client side or you are from the hardware side. Okay, so see, you have worked, you have spent much time on it. Okay, so your work should be appreciable. Okay, they should at least appreciate your work. Yes, you have done a good, you have done a good job. Okay, so that appreciation you should get by the good work, because it is not going to take much time, right? But if you give some good information, it is a appreciating thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
If you don't give the name proper, it will also work electrically. Okay, but it is a good practice to follow these steps. This is the means what we are doing, what we need to do. That is the international process. Means everybody will accept. See, whatever you have designed, guys. Suppose you have joined some MNC companies or some service-based companies. It is not definite you are going to design for a special project, for a special client or Indian clients only. You can design for any other clients from USA, from Rus, from Russia, from Canada. Any client you can get in a service-based company, right? So your design should not reject worldwide. It should be acceptable for all over the world. Okay. So if you follow some process, it will be accepted, not rejected. Okay. It will be always accepted if you follow some process, right? Why? Because you don't know. You will be not knowing.
Okay.
Suppose your company is service based, say they are not depending on a single customer, single client. Okay, they will be having multiple clients. Some clients will be from India, some clients will be from Pakistan, some clients will be from USA, some of them from the other companies, other countries, right? Okay, so it's not like you have to depend. You're dependent. You are the client dependent. No, service based companies having multiple clients, right? So multiple clients, there are multiple demands. So for what I'm trying to say, for multiple clients, we can't change our procedure. Our procedure should be the same. That should accept for all, right? Means you are not going to develop a separate library for your US client, and you are not going to develop the things for the some Canadian client, different things. Same format you are going to get everything, right? Why? Because that procedure will be globally accepted, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine then, guys. So who has worked on this? If you show me something, then I'll be much confident to move the next. So do you have have you faced any problem during the creations?
No, I did actually all the components, but I don't know either it's perfect or not. Shall I share the screen and show you?
Yeah, sure. Share the screen. Like, okay, let me give the permission. Yeah, now you can share.
Is it visible?
No. Okay, now you can share. Yes. This is the MOSFET you have designed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bridge rectifier actually.
Okay.
Is there any changes in that? Wait a second.
Guys, one more thing I'll tell you. You stop your screen sharing. I'll tell you to diode, how to get a diode, proper diode, with professional diode, okay? You stop sharing, I'll tell you to get the diode. Okay. So, see again. See, we can draw the diodes by taking line also. We can draw the diodes with the multiple line also. Means that is called polyline. This is nothing but polyline, okay? The first one is polyline, okay? See, first I'll teach you to take the line. These graphics will be drawing through the line. See, I have first you take the five points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dots done. Now, if you want to move, it will always take the 90-degree angle. Sorry, this is the line only, no? Okay. Wait. 1 second, guys. Take line. This is also a diode, right? Correct? But right now I'm going to teach you more professional. Means it should whatever your design should be look good and beautiful, like a beautiful girl. Okay? Means the person who is studying your design or your drawing or your schematic, they should appreciate, yes, you have done a good job. I mean to say, right? See here.
Okay.
Same thing I'll draw with the different line. The same diode, it can be designed with this by this method also. First, you take the polyline, cover the 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. So polylines will always take the. What is this happening? Something is wrong. Huh? This is the polyline. Guys, I think I am having some problem with the tool. See here. If you see here, polyline, it will take always 90-degree bending, right? But I need 45-degree bending here, right? 45 degrees to make a diode. So count 5 grid points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and press shift and hold to make angles. Okay, cover 4 points. First, second, third, fourth. See here. First point, second point, third and fourth point. Click here and join it. Okay. Now, same thing I have drawn through the line. Same thing I have drawn through the polyline. So the thing is, main advantage is line we can't fill. See like this. Select this full close shape. take your fill style and take your solid. See here, correct? Now again, again go to here, again rectangle tool. Draw a rectangle inside of the body. Okay. Now fill it, select it, go to your fill style, select the solid. Now we have to make it half or 25%, right? So switch off the grid. Now you
Snap
can
off the grid. Yeah.
switch off the grid. Now we can reduce the size. See guys, same thing how it is looking. Take line tool, take arms for the pins. Guys, tell me which is looking better. So it depends on the creativity, right? How we can draw the symbols. These things are better place. Okay. So same thing you can apply also. The person who is sharing the screen, same thing you can apply. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Vijay, can we send this? Like if you see it is overlapping at a point, right? Can we send the front one, like top one back and
this point?
Yeah, this white color, right?
It will not going to visible in your schematic. Simply this is the overlapping, but it is not going to visible in your schematic. If you use the same, okay. This is just a.
I was thinking it is overlapping means we can bring the back symbol front and the rectangle what you have drawn, right? That if we bring on top. Like there's an option where
this white you are not gonna see. What I'm trying to say is, if you take this outside of the grid, okay, so it will be looking unbalanced. This side full line you have taken from one point to another point. This side it will look half. That's why I have covered inside. If you see here, it is inside the grid, and this is not going to be visible in the schematic. Once you save it, it will not visible.
Okay. But any reason why it is coming like white color? Anyway, if
white
both
color
are
means
filled,
we are keeping one part to another part. Okay, so that it is telling about this is the main, our bigger part. This is a smaller part. Okay, I am telling you this is the graphic issue.